Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So basically cableguys just dropped a new module for ShaperBox 3 called Pitch Shaper, and today we're going to test it out and make some fun noises together. Now neither of us are exactly ShaperBox experts, so this will be more of a humble, low-key exploration of the plugin. Enjoy!
How should I start?
Alright bro, like just pick your favorite sound of all time and just make some.
I will grab.
You wanna start with the snare? Bro, it's vital part of your top 5 ever plugins list.
It's part of my DNA currently. But let me actually grab something different.
What preset is that? Sounds nice.
This is sprinkled mustard.
The way it works is a multi-band pitch shifter, so you can have different pitch modulations on both of them, so you can come up with cool stuff. It allows you to have a lot of variations because you can design your own curves. You can just click in some points and move the pitch, and there are also different modes. This one is cool because it's meant to be used for vocals, and there's like the formant shifter which you can mess with if you press on the formant length thing. So now you are operating in one bar, but you can extend the time on that. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like the cool thing about ShaperBox is that it's super intuitive. Yeah, now it sounds like a worn tape loop. That's cool. You can click on the dice, which is right there, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, those are the grooves within Podolsky.
That's cool.
Yeah, maybe we can switch up the module a bit. Thing is, it sounds a little bit different each time you press a note. I'm gonna consolidate that.
Sounds like it's speaking.
Okay, the last thing I will do is change the second chords. Comment on youtube.com.
Yeah, I want to try to add some more.
That thing sounds a little weird.
I'm thinking, I don't know why, but I'm thinking of like some.
Bro, can you speed everything up what you're doing right now?
Bro. Okay, I finished working on the beat off camera and I've kind of destroyed everything you've seen so far. Apologize for that. Anyway, I tried to use ShaperBox as much as I could. So this was the pad thing that Larua sent to me. In this case, I'm not using a pitch shaper module, but I'm using a huge delay. The impulse that I chose is one of the sustained ones. Then I have a little volume automation right here with the sound building up and then getting quieter towards the end of the second bar. I then have this sound. It's basically a very small chop from the tail of the previous sound that I showed you. I pitched it down 5 semitones and I've simply applied a routing convolver to it. With just a very simple EQ. Oh yeah, okay, so this one was the initial texture. but I honestly just kept a small portions of it once again, ShaperBox, and I'm having this kind of rising automation of the pitch. That was how it was sounding without it. Now let's get to the texture groove that Larua made. Without any effects, it was sounding like this. Oh no, my bad, wrong sound. And with the effects on, it sounds like this. As you can see, I have two different instances of ShaperBox here. The first one is basically a preset. Yeah, and then this, I don't even know how to call it, man, like this. The only thing I added is this filter, which is opening up and closing, following this triangular kind of automation. For the second ShaperBox instance of the same sound, I have this halftime thing. Another filter automation, which is very similar to the previous one, but I turned up the resonance a little. And then there's a crash module, which is honestly doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, never mind. I've added this super simple arpeggio with 3 oscillator. Oh damn, that's super annoying. So basically what Lara sent to me was super like not clear in terms of the key and harmonic sense. I just thought, okay, let me try to lay down like something super weird. I was not having like a specific direction in my mind. So I randomized the time module. Same goes for the pitch. Same goes for the volume. Then I'm saturating the sound just a tiny bit. Together with the elements I've shown you so far, sounds like this. I could even make it quieter, honestly. Yeah. Then I added this microbeat, which comes from our latest free kit. I'm talking about these microbeats in the latest video. If you're interested in how I created them and how you can create them too, go check it out. But yeah, it was sounding like this. I just simply put in time with the project and applied another ShaperBox to it. Volume automation. I'm using this volume automation basically as a little gate because I'm triggering the audio automation, like this specific curve, to happen not basing on the time of my project, but basing on the audio trigger, which I'm enabling through this little knob right here. And then I can go to the option and I can set my threshold. So every time the threshold encounters a sufficiently loud sound, it will trigger the ShaperBox volume automation. So you see how I'm trying to just skip the very initial transient of my sounds. Without it, it was sounding like this. I'm operating on a length of 1 bar and I'm splitting it into automations lane. Both of the automations are pitching down the sound gradually, with the only difference that the first automation starts from a lower point than the second one. So, and this is how it sounds. I'm using the width module, but only to put my whole sound in mono. And then I'm having a little noise automation. I'm adding this watery texture, but just on the second half, where the sound, as we've seen before, is higher in pitch. So I thought it was sounding cool. So I'm then adding a fast hi-hat, a percussion, a kick, which I'm using as a filler transition, And finally, this bass. I'm having another ShaperBox automation, which is actually the last thing that I want to talk to you about. In this case, I'm using the pitch shaper for a purpose that's more related to mixing than anything else. Specifically, to enhance the attack of my 808, I basically start from a higher octave and quickly drop down to a very low pitch, creating the kind of punch that you can clearly hear. So yeah, this is just to show you how much potential the new ShaperBox module and ShaperBox in general really has, not only for just creative purposes, but also for more specific and technical uses related to mixing and beyond. So yeah, that's the really weird beat that I ended up making with what Larua sent to me. I will now play it and let us know if you like this kind of video, a bit different from usual, where we explore a plugin or a specific aspect of production in a more dynamic and interactive and collaborative way. The drum sound that I just showed you, they're all coming from our latest free kit that you can find in the description. And with that said, I will see you in the next one.